If you keep telling yourself that one day I'm going to lose that weight, one day I'm going to get multiple sources of income and get more money in my account, one day I'm going to do this and one day I'm going to do that. If you're always not happy with yourself, when you are alone, you feel unmotivated, you are unproductive, and you feel you do not love your life, this video will be a guide on how to rebrand your life. Hi my love, welcome back to the channel. I'm creating my lady sitting here making this video because she has actually rebranded her life. In this video, I'm going to be breaking 5 guides on how to rebrand your life. The first step, discover your life. There is no how you want to rebrand yourself. There is no how you want to change your life without knowing what you actually want to change. Self-discovery is you discovering yourself, knowing who you are, knowing your core self, knowing what are those things or what are those characters or what are those habits you actually want to rebrand. Before you rebrand yourself, you need to know the aspects of your life that you actually want to rebrand. So you need to find out who you are before working on yourself, changing your life and rebranding yourself. Now I understand that it's difficult for some people to know how to actually discover themselves. I'm going to give you a practical step on how to be able to discover yourself, discover those traits, habits, and things about yourself that you need to change. Either you know it or you don't know it. Now, the first thing is to journal. Write down about yourself. Take a book, take a pen, and write about yourself. Who are you? Tell yourself who you are. That is one way of discovering your core self. Write about your habits, write about your routine, write about the things you love about yourself, write about the things you do not love about yourself, write about your relationship. Are your relationship good? Are there good boundaries in your relationship? Are you a people's pleaser? Write everything about yourself, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Another step in discovering yourself is to ask people about you. Ask your family and ask your friends. And I know that some people are going to be like, I don't care about what people say, that is not what I'm talking about. But if 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 persons are saying the same thing about you, then please just cross check. I am sure that thing is actually true. Ask your family and friends to tell you about yourself. What do they like about you? What do they dislike about you? Either something positive or something negative, then you definitely know that it is the truth. I heard about a guy that had some amount of exes. I do not know how many, but because he was always going into a relationship and coming out and the relationship was not working, he wanted to rebrand his relationship life and basically rebrand himself. And do you know what he did? He started calling all his exes to ask, what was the particular reason our relationship ended? What was those things you like about me and what was those things you do not like about me? That might be to the extreme, but it's funny and it's true. If 1, 2, 3 people are saying the same thing about you, then you know that there are things that, okay, they are good, you can keep going, and things that, nah, you really have to rebrand. You are the number one person that will tell yourself the things that are actually good about yourself and the things that are actually bad about yourself. Second guide to rebrand your life is to set clear goals. You've discovered yourself, you know your flaws, you know the habits you want to change. For clear goals, I'm going to be using the SMART framework: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. You have to be specific on what you want. You cannot just say, I want to change my life, full stop. I want to rebrand my life, full stop. What are those things you want to rebrand about your life? What are those routines you want to put in your life? What are those new habits you want to put in your life? What are those bad habits you want to drop? If it's not specific, there is no need of even having a goal at all because you will not achieve those goals. The goals have to be measurable. For instance, instead of just saying, I want to lose weight, okay, say, I want to lose 10 kg or 10 pounds in 1 year through a balanced diet, through working out, through this, through that. Now your goal is measurable, and let's say the particular aspect you're trying to rebrand is your financial aspect. Okay, you spend too much, you don't do anything to make money, and all you tell yourself is, okay, now I'm going to rebrand my financial life and I'm going to make money, full stop. The full stop you actually drop there is where what you said is actually going to stop, because there is no goal. You are not setting goal to do anything. It's high time for you to stop. On every 1st of January, you come and be like, the old me has gone, this is the new me. goal for 2023 and goal for 2024, and when you are in September, October, November, you find out that you have actually done nothing pertaining your goals. Make sure it is achievable. Make sure it is something that you can actually do. I know that nowadays girls will be like, you're going to be the Lilu till you get it, fake it till you make it, of course. But please make sure that these things are things that when you look at it, you know that you can actually do it. Tell yourself you can do it. To me, I feel there is nothing I can't do when I have God. So actually tell yourself that there is nothing you cannot do. Make sure that it is realistic and it is relevant. Are these goals aligning with who you want to be? Are these goals aligning with the brand you see yourself as? Are these goals aligning with somebody you look up to? Lastly, your goals should be time bound. Don't be the new year, new me, and for the rest of the year, you are still the same old, same old. Set a time bound to your goals and work towards it. If you're not looking to rebrand yourself, if you're not looking to elevate your life to be better, if you're not looking to change your life for the better, I don't see any reason you're watching this video. But if you're watching the video, then there is a reason, because there is something about you, or there are things about you feel you actually want to rebrand and change. Now, if you listen and you don't do anything about it, then you're actually wasting your time. You're only blessing me by watching my videos and adding to my revenue, but you're doing nothing for yourself. If you watch videos and keep watching videos and keep watching motivational videos and you do nothing, absolutely nothing to change your life, you keep wasting your time. You have to change from the old ways to the new ways. Trust me, this is like rebirth. This is like giving your life to Christ. This is like the old things that passed away, the new you is here. This is like renewing your mind, being transformed by the renewing of your mind. You need to change those old habits for something new. One mistake you're going to tell yourself is when you drop a old habit and you do not put anything there to replace that old habit, so you're going to go back to that old habit. That's just how it is. So when you are developing yourself, when you are dropping those things that are not aligning to you anymore, you need to get something new. You need to get a new habit. You need to get a new routine. If you sleep and you wake up and you don't have a time to work out, no time to even have your bath in the morning, you don't do things anytime you want to, and blah blah blah, and that is not what you want for yourself anymore, you need to have a routine. I'll give an example of myself. I have my routine. Either I'm going to work or I'm not going to work. My alarm wakes me up. My alarm is set for 7 a.m. if I'm not on morning duty and 6 a.m. if I'm on morning duty. When I wake up, I study my Bible. I study 2 chapters every day. I say my prayers. I work out. After working out, I clean up if there's anything to be cleaned, and I have my bath, then have breakfast. This is something I do every single day. Monday to Friday, I work out. Saturday and Sunday, I do not work out, but I do every other thing. And then as the day progresses, I do other things to make my day productive. That does not mean I don't have fun, but when you do these things, when you have this routine, you find out that your day is more achievable. Like you feel fulfilled that you're able to do these things, that your day was productive, that you're developing yourself. To rebrand yourself, you need to start one day. To lose weight, you need to start working out from day one. To be a graduate, you need to start school from day one. To be a content creator, you need to post your first video and just take it one step at a time. Every day you do it, and you find yourself that in 1 month, whoa, 1 month has gone already and I've been consistent. 2 months have gone already and I'm transforming myself. 3 months have gone already and wow, I'm doing something that is different from who and what I was before. We'll talk about self-development. We'll talk about you renewing your mind, you changing your mindset, you changing your circle of friends if needs be, you changing the type of music you listen to if need be, you changing the type of movies you watch if need be, you reading new books and dumping some kind of books you read before if need be, you reducing the time you spend with certain people if need be. But there have to be a transformation. There have to be a renewing. There have to be a change. When you were starting, you having routines to actually keep to, it might not be so lovely, but when you always tell yourself that oh, I'm so tired, I don't want to do this thing, that's what you're going to keep telling yourself every time. But when you remember yourself that okay, I'm going to be going to the gym tomorrow, oh, that's beautiful, I'm going to go to the gym and I'm going to work out and it's going to be amazing. Okay, I'm going to create content tomorrow, even though it's tiring, but I am going to enjoy it as much as I can. That is how you actually put your mind to it. Even when it seems tiring, but you're going to do it. And with time, is a routine. With time, if you don't do it, then you find out that there is something that is not complete today. There is something you do not do. I just imagine myself not studying my Bible just one day. I must know that there is something pertaining to that day that is not just it. Even though my day was smooth, even though my day was the best, I would just know there was something that I did not do. Even though I said my prayers, but I did not study my Bible, I would just know that there is something off. That is what happens when you have a routine. That is what happens when you develop yourself to the kind of person you actually want to be. The next guide to rebrand yourself is to update your image, update yourself, your physical appearance. Yes, elevate your appearance. Just look at yourself and consider if your current look aligns with the person you actually see yourself being. If it doesn't, then there is a need for an update. An update in your wardrobe, an update in your style. Okay, invest in accessories and clothes that actually aligns with your new self and makes you feel comfortable. If you want to rebrand yourself and you're transforming your mind, when you wear some kind of things, you go out and you look at that people and be like, that does not work. You cannot rebrand your mind, you cannot renew your mind, and then your outward appearance is the same. If you feel your outward appearance is perfect, no problem. But if you feel there is a need to work on it, please work on it. If you look at somebody and you admire the person, ask yourself, if someone else look at me, will I be admired? Make sure that you have clothing, you have accessories, you have style that actually fits the person you are right now, the person you actually want to be, the person in your heart or in your mind that you want to rebrand yourself to. And in case you do not know, the way you look actually builds your confidence. So if there is a need to update your style, update your image, please go ahead and do it. And the last guide we have on how to rebrand yourself is building friendship and mentorship. The truth is that before now, I've always heard people talk about having a mentor, pastors talk about having a mentor, and having somebody that you can be accountable to. And I asked myself, the place I worship is a very big church, and I don't think my pastor would really have the time to be my mentor or for me to call whenever I want to be accountable for something. So how can I get a mentor? It was something difficult. Not until recently that I know that someone that you call your friend can actually be your mentor. Someone that you call your friend, that you look up to, that you respect, that you admire, can actually be your mentor. It mustn't be someone that is very high. It mustn't be someone that is very far. Your mentor is someone that will be able to guide you. Someone that, if you are falling, will be able to put you back on the right step. Someone that you are accountable to. Someone that you talk to about decisions before you take them. Someone that you talk to about problems if you have one. Someone that is able to assess your progress and criticize you if there is a need for it. Show you some blind spots when you can't see them. And honestly, I feel you are more accountable when you have somebody you report to. Think about it. When you go to work and you don't have a boss, just think about it. You don't have a boss. You can come anytime you want to come. You might be late, you might not be late. You don't really have a time you come to work. You can go to work and really not reply any email. Just sit down in your desk, text your phone, and then come back home because you have no boss. And by the end of the month, you get paid. Trust me, that company is going to go to the drain because you are not accountable to anything. There is nobody asking you, okay, did you reply the emails for today? What about this customer? What about this and what about that? When you have somebody you are accountable to, you are more likely to commit to a particular thing. And that is why you have to have mentors, and not just mentors, but friends that align with this new you, people that align with the way you want your life to be, people that when they see you, friends that when they see you going the off track, they can bring you back to the right track. When I talk about friends, I'm not just talking about physical friends. I'm talking about friends online. I'm talking about the kind of people you follow on social media, people you follow on Instagram, on TikTok, on Twitter. Are these people contributing to the ideal you? Are these people contributing in any way to the kind of person you want to be? If you follow anybody for any sake, you follow any social media platform for any sake, just for follow sake, trust me, you are not there yet. You are not there yet. In case you haven't done it before, go to your social media page and purge the people you follow. If they are not aligning to the kind of person you see yourself to be, if they are not aligning to your values, please unfollow, unsubscribe, and every other thing you should do. Now, when you take this thing seriously, when you take your life this serious, there is nothing on earth that will stop you from being your ideal self. You are able to connect, go out, meet people, and not just to even make friends, but to be able to see how these people live their life outside, to be able to look at how they handle connections outside, to see their journey, to hear them, to get wisdom from them. Now, just my own advice. If you want to rebrand yourself, please take action. Trust me, if you were someone that have always been some kind of way, you have friends that already know you to be some kind of way, and you want to rebrand yourself to someone completely different, people are going to talk, your friends are going to talk, but if you keep listening to them, you are going nowhere. Another thing, my loves, please take away every spirit of FOMO, the fear of missing out, because trust me, you are not missing on anything. The time you are putting in to actually work on yourself, to rebrand yourself, to transform the person you were to someone new. Trust me, when you actually go out after all those time, people are going to look at you and be like, oh my god, he's actually doing so well. You are not missing out on anything. You are even going to those places. They are even reducing from the little you are trying to bring, you are trying to develop, you are trying to rebrand. You are not missing on anything. You are not missing on any party. You are not missing on going out with any friend. You are not missing out on meeting anybody. Because trust me, people you are going to meet, the things you are going to do outside when you have not taken time to rebrand yourself, actually renew your life, those things are actually going to lead you to keep falling. So take your time. Take time to learn something. You take time to read something. You take time to renew your mind. Take time to create new habits and new routines. Now, when you go out and you meet people, when you meet the right people, you will know. And when you start having conversations with these people, you know that your mindset, your knowledge, and theirs are on the same track. Trust me, I have been there. I used to be someone that feel that, oh, because I am not going out to this place, then I am missing. Oh, because I'm not. And when you brand yourself, then you find out that there is time for everything. You need time for yourself. You must not be everywhere every time. There is time for people outside, and there is also need for you to have your own time. This is what you actually realize when you have taken time to rebrand yourself. That does not mean that when you have something important you don't do, of course, but there are things that are not important, there are things that will not even elevate your life in any way. Lastly, all of this would not be complete without the person of the Holy Spirit. Personally, I'm able to rebrand myself because I have the Holy Spirit. I feel I've been able to drop my old self, the old me, my old activity. I'm not able to replace, like I mentioned earlier in the video, you need to replace the old thing for something new. And I replaced my old self with the Holy Spirit. And that is how I was able to rebrand myself. With everything I've been saying in this video, if you don't pick anything, just pick this. I was able to renew myself, renew my mind, rebrand myself with the person of the Holy Spirit. He basically just was able to say, okay, this, we are dropping, and this, we are picking. And it's just an exchange because I have the Holy Spirit. So if you are looking for something that will actually help you to rebrand yourself and rebrand yourself well, as a Christian, the Holy Spirit is the number one person that would help you rebrand yourself. And to be honest, when you get it, you get it. When you have Him, you have Him. And you are able to actually rebrand yourself. And there's another thing I'm going to add. When you rebrand yourself, you are not faking it. You are not pleasing anybody. You are just your real self, and you are pleasing the Holy Spirit and yourself. Those are the only people you need to please. It comes naturally. You feel at peace. You feel happy. You feel fulfilled. So my darlings, we've come to the end of this video. I hope I was able to help you to actually see ways to be able to rebrand yourself. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if there is a particular video you want me to create concerning your own need, let me know in the comment section down below, and I will do well. I'll try to make a video for you. Until my next video, stay happy, stay blessed, and stay safe. Bye guys.